Well, we wanted to get in a perspective when it comes to the real estate sector, infrastructure in focus, just understand what the current growth trends are looking like. Is that really going to translate into some sort of a super capex upcycle? Whether or not the PLI scheme is going to lead to better investment within the space, what the outlook is with digital intervention, and more importantly, are rates likely to remain subdued within the space for some time to come? So we connected then today on ET Now with Vinayak Chatterjee, the chairman of Feedback Infrastructure, to talk a little bit more about the economic growth expectations, the recovery for the economy as well. And here's what he had to say. Well, he did break it down quite well, talking about how infrastructure spends, capital expenditure, public spends, all of that put together is very important when it comes to the overall economic revival, and that is crucial for the economy. He also said that, the growth depends on consumption, which means that people actually need to start buying more, as well as investment expenditure. All of these factors need to be put together, because we definitely saw the impact of COVID play out on the infrastructure sector. The first 6 months of FY21 saw capex decline very sharply. So now the most important announcements are going to come about in the budget, and this needs to very closely focus on revival of the sector. So he believes that two things need to be focused on in the budget. Number one, making up for the lost year of COVID, because we definitely saw a huge impact. And the second is, really taking steps in order to revive the economy from the major slump that it's currently in. So the budget announcements need to focus on this. He doesn't think that the private sector will really make investments in this fiscal as of now, so that is set aside. But it is important because we have seen a humongous funding deficit, according to him, of nearly 8 to 10 lakh crore rupees. So how do you make up for that? He believes that it is very essential to have an off-budget financing vehicle in order to make up for that. So you need close to 20 lakh crores required to meet the NIP, or the National Infrastructure Plan, because there's a humongous deficit of nearly 8 to 10 lakh crores over there. Remember, we've been looking at steel prices, cement prices as well, that have been on the up move, and he believes that this is really causing quite a bit of concern within the real estate and the infrastructure sector, and that has thrown the project economics completely out of gear. In fact, Vinayak Chatterjee is of the view that you do need a high power investment group. Someone that will work closely with the PMO, and someone that will really help to clear clearances, hurdles, and all of that. More focus on infrastructure funding is what is required rather than infrastructure projects. So you need a dedicated infrastructure investment group, according to him. What is also fueling optimism is, after we saw a decline, there has been an uptick, in a 15% uptick in October, and that's really driving optimism in the sector. We are seeing a structural move on the upside towards the economy reviving, according to Mr. Chatterjee, and he believes that a 15% capex, if we assume that, we will see an increased demand in infra-linked commodities by about 3 to 7% going forward.